Please remain standing for the posting of the colors by the Walpole Police Department.
Detail, attend, hoot! Forward, hoot!
Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Norfolk PD, attend, hoot! Present, hoot!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order! Hoot!
Lieutenant Becker, please post the colors.
Colors! Hoot! Right, peace! Forward, hoot!
Detail, at ease.
Please be seated. Welcome and good evening, family, friends, colleagues. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're honored by so many attendees here to welcome our new officers and to honor those who are being pinned tonight with regards to their promotions. In the spirit of all things new, I'd like to invite our new town administrator to the podium. He's been the town administrator for less than a week, so let's go easy on him. Justin Casanova Davis, welcome.
So good afternoon, everyone. As Deputy Chief Palladini said, my name is Justin Casanova Davis. I'm the new town administrator. It's a privilege to be here at this ceremony with all of you. I briefly wanted to congratulate all of the officers on their respective promotions here today. I know Chief Hines will speak more about their exemplary characteristics that they all exhibit, so I won't take up too much time discussing that. I simply wanted to say thank you. I want to thank you for your service to the town, and I want to thank and acknowledge your colleagues and families here with you today, as no one is able to achieve these accomplishments without sacrifice from your family or investment in your professional development by colleagues and supervisors. A day after we remember 9/11, I believe it brings into focus how extraordinary that our men and women who serve to protect us are. When others' inclination is to run away, they commit to going towards problems and protect us all. Professions within public safety are noble and should be commended for their service. I want to acknowledge Chief Hines on your promotion. You have provided the town with numerous exemplary and dedicated years of service. I have complete faith that you'll be a tremendous chief. I also want to acknowledge Deputy Chief Palladini. September 12th is National Policewomen's Day. Approximately 12% of the police force in our nation are made up of women, and a smaller proportion is represented in leadership positions. So I want to commend you for the barriers you have broken already, and the many accomplishments you have so far, and the many that I know that will come after this. So, and with that, I'll be brief and say thank you again for your service, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, sir. We're going to begin by honoring each attendee. I'll just give you a little overview of the format so everybody's aware of how this is going to proceed. We're going to start with one of our new officers, Officer Lockie. He will stand, he will step forward, I will give a brief bio, he'll be pinned, we'll have a professional photograph taken, and then they'll turn and face forward so anyone in the audience can take pictures. Sound good? All right. Officer Lockie, will you please stand? We would like to welcome Gino Lockie to the Norfolk Police Department. Officer Lockie worked for the Norfolk County Sheriff's Office and the UMass Boston Police Department prior to being hired here in Norfolk. He holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from the University of Massachusetts, Boston. Officer Lockie prides himself in being able to communicate effectively with people from all walks of life and has substantial training and experience in working with individuals who may be experiencing a crisis. Gino, we're excited to have you aboard and wish you a long, happy, healthy career with us. Officer Stephen Hamilton, please stand. We would like to welcome Stephen Hamilton to the Norfolk Police Department. Officer Hamilton is a veteran police officer who transferred from his 10-year career at the Franklin Police Department to us. Officer Hamilton holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Westfield State College and an associate's degree in nursing. Officer Hamilton is a registered nurse, a tactical medical instructor, a certified drug recognition expert, and a field training officer. Officer Hamilton says these various experiences have allowed him to earn the trust of a wide variety of audiences. Steve, we're excited to bring you aboard and wish you a long, happy, healthy career with us. Detective James LaRusso. We are pleased to announce the promotion of Jim LaRusso to the Detective Division. Detective LaRusso has been with us since 2014, first as a reserve and then a full-time officer. During his time as a Norfolk police officer, he has embodied teamwork, always willing to support not only his fellow officers, but the public as well. He has taken an active role in the Norfolk Police Association, a charitable organization that fundraises and donates to deserving community members. Detective LaRusso is skilled in developing trustworthy relationships with the community, which will be valuable in his new role as a detective. In addition to his patrol duties, Detective LaRusso serves on Metrolec as a member of the Logistics Division. Jim is a valuable member of the Norfolk Police Department, and we are excited to see him step into this new role. Sergeant Joseph Schwenyer, please stand. We would like to congratulate Joe Schwenyer on his promotion to sergeant. Sergeant Schwenyer began his career in 2017 and has held the position of reserve, full-time patrol officer, school resource officer, and detective. As of recent, he is best known as our community resource dog, Mitch's handler, seen here. Sergeant Schwenyer holds a bachelor's degree in emergency management from Massachusetts Maritime and is also a field training officer. During his time with us, he has quickly established himself as a trusted member of the department, always willing to go above and beyond on calls for service. His leadership skills became evident through his engagement with the community, as well as his constant support of his fellow officers. Joe, we know the midnight shift will be in good hands for a long, long, long time. Sergeant Samuel Webb, please stand. We would like to congratulate Sam Webb on his promotion to sergeant. Sergeant Webb has been a member of the department since 2016, having served in the roles of reserve officer, patrol officer, court prosecutor, and detective. Sergeant Webb is also a field training officer, firearms instructor, and union president. His dedication to the town of Norfolk became evident through his many positive interactions with the residents. He strives for professionalism and often finds creative solutions for some of the most challenging problems. We know this skill set will serve him well in his new leadership role. Lieutenant Eric Vaness, please stand. We would like to congratulate Eric Vaness on his promotion to lieutenant. Lieutenant Vaness began his career in Norfolk Police in 2000, serving in the roles of patrol officer, detective, and sergeant. He has been assigned many responsibilities over the years: vehicle fleet management, traffic division supervisor, and Metrolec Mobile Operations Unit Squad Leader, just to name a few. He also facilitates and oversees several databases required for national, state, and local compliance. In addition to these duties, Lieutenant Vaness also serves as the supervisor of the field training program. His knowledge and skill set is an asset to the Norfolk Police Department. The vast majority, if not all, new officers have looked to him as a trusted mentor. Eric's commitment to professionalism and excellence in policing, while maintaining a sense of humor, is his greatest strength. We have no doubt he will be highly successful in his new role as a lieutenant in charge of operations.
We actually had to fight Michelle not to do this, but just kidding. Deputy Chief Michelle Palladini. We'd like to congratulate Michelle on her promotion to Deputy Chief. Deputy Palladini began a career in law enforcement in 2004, working for the Franklin Police Department and Stonehill College. Prior to coming to Norfolk in 2012, she held the positions of patrol officer, school resource officer, detective, and acting lieutenant. Deputy Palladini has served the community as crisis intervention team chair, jail diversion program supervisor, and currently serves as our public information officer. She's also public speaker and trainer, teaching both locally and nationally on a variety of criminal justice related topics. Michelle was a recipient of Fox 25 Hometown Hero Award in 2017 at the Norfolk Zip Trip. And she also received the Mentoring Award from the Massachusetts Association of Women in Law Enforcement in 2018. Deputy Palladini holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Stonehill College and a master's degree in law enforcement leadership from Liberty University.
We saved the best for last. Chief Timothy Hines. We would like to congratulate Chief Hines on his promotion. Chief Hines began his career in Norfolk in 1988. He has served in the role of patrol officer, sergeant, lieutenant, and acting deputy chief. Chief Hines holds a bachelor's degree from Western New England College and is a licensed EMT. He has also served as a field training officer, communications supervisor, union vice president, and a call firefighter for the town of Rentham. Chief Hines has also received several awards during his career, to include the FBI Leader Award in 2017, the Mascot President's Award in 2010, and a number of commendations for life-saving, critical incident management, as well as the apprehension of a violent criminal. Throughout his career, Tim has been a powerful mentor for all officers by way of his positive attitude, open-door policy, and problem-solving abilities. His greatest strength is his ability to take rank off the table and debrief incidents for the betterment of all. While he is exceptionally committed to officer safety, he's equally as committed to officer wellness, ensuring that officers are taking care of themselves and their families and balancing the stressors of the job. As a result, he has created a culture where officers feel seen and heard, are open to change, and are willing to work as a team, supporting one another. We have no doubt he's going to make a fantastic chief, and we're really glad he didn't retire this year, too.
Thank you very much. Am I the only one sweating here? Just wondering. Welcome to this historic day for the Norfolk Police Department. This promotional ceremony reflects significant change that has never been experienced before by the Norfolk Police. This afternoon, you witnessed the promotion of 8 officers and the future of the Norfolk Police Department. At this time, I would take some time to recognize some dignitaries that we have here and some other people. I'd like to recognize the Select Board, Anita Mecklenburger, Kevin Callicutt, and former member C.C. Van Tyne. We take this opportunity to thank you for collectively sending a strong message when you chose to keep the Chief of Police position in-house. That choice told us that you have faith in the members of the department. It also sent a message to the officers: continue to work hard, dedicate yourself to the town and to the department, and future opportunities will be available to you. I thank you guys. I want to welcome our new town administrator who just spoke, Justin Casanova Davis. We look forward to working with you in the future and excited about your personal philosophy of teamwork and family, which are the cornerstones of Norfolk Police Department. Welcome. We're looking forward to working with you. We want to thank Dr. Allard for allowing us to have this presentation and this ceremony in this beautiful gym that was air conditioned. It was a key. And we want to thank Matt Hafner and his staff for their assistance today, setting this all up, and their continued support over the past years. Thank you, Matt. I want to thank the residents and business owners for the continued support. We enjoyed the engagement with the community and often heard the thank you for keeping us safe, words that we take to heart. It reminds us every day what a special town Norfolk really is. It's one of the main reasons why we retain quality officers for their career. One example is Chief Stone. He got a 5-year extension to stay to 70 because he loved Norfolk and he loved working here. Thank you to the area chiefs who are in attendance this afternoon and those who are not. In the short time that I've been in this role, I can't tell you how many have reached out and welcomed me. All have offered their advice if needed, and it's much appreciated. I apologize now if I blow up your phones the next few months, but please don't block me. I may need your advice. I want to thank my fellow law enforcement partners who are here tonight, local, state, and federal, who I've not only had professional relationships with, but consider most of you my friends. I appreciate your guidance, your advice, and your support over the years. Thanks to our public safety partners in the fire department who are in attendance today, especially Norfolk Fire. Being from a small town, there are many times we rely on each other to get the job done. Every time I've asked for assistance, you all were there. Words cannot express my appreciation and respect I have for the members of the NFD. Thank you. I'd be remiss if I did not recognize where my public safety career all started. Rentham Fire, specifically Sheldonville Station 2. 34 years, I was a third-generation call firefighter. I'm thankful for the training, the knowledge that I gained from Rentham, which assisted me countless times in Norfolk. There are many times I was running pumps, dressing hydrants, pulling lines, or giving patient care until callback or mutual aid departments came in. Again, a teamwork approach of getting the job done. The next 3 gentlemen I want to thank retired with over 100 years of experience between them. They were the heart and soul in Norfolk Police Department and can never be replaced. Each bring a unique skill set that balanced the leadership of the department perfectly. Chief Chuck Stone, Deputy John Carroll, and Lieutenant Bob Shannon. They left a true legacy of one of the finest police departments in Massachusetts. Please join me in a round of applause for a long and healthy retirement today. Although the experienced leadership team has moved on to the next stage, we're excited with the leadership team we have assembled. When I say leadership team, I'm not speaking of just the chief, the deputy, or the lieutenant. It's the entire team from the junior patrolman up to chief. When we hire a new officer, we task them with being a leader. Be a leader in the community. Be a leader in your shift. Set the example in your personal life. Think outside the box. Be innovative and develop problem-solving strategies. This prepares our officers for the difficult times they will face. Policing has taken a little bit of a hit over the last few years. The actions of a few casting a shadow over the many. Social opinions, difficulties in retaining and hiring are just a few of the many hurdles we face. That's where strong leadership and teamwork comes in. Take the positive from what has occurred nationally and locally and build on it. Continue to fund and develop our special programs, school resource, DARE, mental health clinician, traffic division, elder affairs, and many others. Continue to interact and connect, providing a safe and inclusive community for all backgrounds who live, work, or travel through Norfolk. There's a lot of work to be done, but I believe we have the team that we built to take us into the future. I'm honored and humbled to be chosen as the next chief of the Norfolk Police Department, to lead some of the brightest and finest officers in Massachusetts. We're excited for the challenge. We're ready to build upon the foundation that has been left for us. Speaking for all the officers of the Norfolk Police Department and every employee that works with the Norfolk Police Department, thank you for joining us in this special event. It's a historic day. I hope you'll be proud of us, and thank you for coming. Now we'd like to have Town Clerk Carol Green come forward to do the swearing-in of the officers.
Please raise your right hands. Do you, Patrol Officer Gino Lockey, Patrol Officer Stephen Hamilton, Detective James LaRusso, Sergeant Joseph Schwenyer, Sergeant Sam Webb, Lieutenant Eric Vaness, Deputy Police Chief Michelle Palladini, solemnly swear and affirm to faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on you in your positions with the Town of Norfolk Police Department, to the best of your ability and according to the laws and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the bylaws of the Town of Norfolk, so help you God.
Yep, I have it.
Do you, Timothy Hines, solemnly swear and affirm that you will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on you as Chief of Police in the Town of Norfolk in good faith and to the best of your ability? Do you, Timothy Hines, promise to impart your professional standards of quality and integrity so that the conduct of the affairs of your office shall be above reproach and merit public confidence in the position of Chief of Police? Do you, Timothy Hines, swear to obey and be bound by such rules and regulations as are now or may be established by the Town of Norfolk and its Police Department? Please repeat after me. I, Timothy Hines, do solemnly swear
I, Timothy Hines, do solemnly swear
that I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust.
that I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust.
I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions.
I always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for their actions.
I will uphold the Constitution, my community, and the Norfolk Police Department, so help me God.
I will uphold the Constitution, my community, and the Norfolk Police Department, so help me God.
I, Timothy Hines, hereby accept the position of Chief of Police for the Town of Norfolk.
I, Timothy Hines, hereby accept the position of Chief of Police for the Town of Norfolk.
Lieutenant Becker, please return.
Go left, hoot! Mark hoot! Easy, halt! Way, peace! My guy, recover the colors! My guy, right, face! Forward, hoot!
want to thank you all for coming tonight and spending the time with all of us for this important ceremony. This concludes the ceremony. The officers are asked to stay here. We're going to get some photographs while we're here. Thank you all. Detail. At ease.